Boy Cards and Games.
Hey guys, it's your boy, Blaze the Boy, and today is a couple days after the Nintendo Switch's 5th anniversary. And to celebrate that, I'm gonna be talking about my top 5 favorite Switch games. And a couple rules for this list. Number 1, this list is in no specific order. This is due to the fact that I had a hard time really ranking the games on this list. And second of all, is that this list excludes Mario Odyssey and The Legend of Zelda. This is due to the fact that I feel like those games are talked about enough, and I don't really want to talk about those. It's not like I'm going to be talking about some really unknown Switch games. It's just I don't want to talk about those because Arlo, for example, straight up did a 3-hour review of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I don't think that I should really talk about those games too much. So yeah, but before we get on to the top 5, I just wanted to say that this video, was not scripted due to the fact that I kind of just wanted to talk about the games without a script. And also, thank you guys for helping me hit 60 subs. It means a lot to me because that means we're closer to the goal of 1,000 subscribers. And since now we have 60 subscribers, we only need 940 more subscribers to hit 1,000. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video celebrating the Nintendo Switch's 5th anniversary. First up, we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and everybody knows why it's on this list. It's probably the best multiplayer game on Switch, and probably the best fighting game on Switch. And it has had DLC throughout the years of its release, people. I'm pretty sure they stopped releasing DLC for this game, during 2021. And that's, pretty good, and that's a pretty long lifespan, due to the fact that, most games stop getting DLC after the first 1 or 2 years, but Smash Bros. Lasted 3 years. And I know that these days Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is getting DLC, but that's the most bundled in Switch game. And yeah, so basically Mario Kart is expected to get DLC because there also isn't a Mario Kart 9 on Switch yet. It's just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. However, with Smash Bros, they support DLC for a game that was 3 years old at the time. I don't think it was exactly 3 years old, but around 3 years old. So yeah, Smash Bros was also probably the best use of the amiibo that we've seen. In Smash Bros, you get to battle your amiibo, and as you play with it, it actually learns. So it's pretty cool that in Smash Bros, your amiibo actually learns while you're playing with it. And based on the footage that you're probably seeing right now, yeah, I suck at Smash, okay? But I still have a fun time when playing it with friends or my older brother. However, the amiibo is actually pretty hard to beat because due to the fact that it keeps on learning, it keeps on getting harder and harder to beat. And I don't know anyone that can actually beat an amiibo figure, but I only know one other person that has an amiibo figure, so yeah. But I still don't know anyone that can beat their amiibo figure. So yeah. Next up on the list, we have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Now, these games were revolutionary in the Pokemon series for 2 reasons. Number 1, they brought back fallen Pokemon, which hadn't been in the Pokemon games since Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That was 4 generations of Pokemon before this generation. So, well, not this current generation, but the generation of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Number 2, a first for the Pokemon series actually, Pokemon actually appeared in the overworld, which is pretty cool. They brought this feature back in Sword and Shield, some parts of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and also this game had Pokemon Go compatibility, which basically meant that you could transfer your Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And I personally like this feature because it was really easy to get shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and I like transferring them to Pokemon Let's Go. Anyways, the version that I personally have is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And yeah, so this was a really fun game for me. I mostly just really enjoyed the shiny hunting mechanic. And yeah, that's it for this game. And now up On to the next one. Next up on the list, we have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Now, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze was actually originally a Wii U game. However, it was ported to the Switch due to the fact that the Wii U didn't sell very well and Nintendo wanted to, make some money off these games that they made. So, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a platformer that's part of the Donkey Kong Country series, which was originally started in the 90s. However, it was rebooted on the Wii via Donkey Kong Country Returns, and then the sequel was released on the Wii U and then ported to the Switch. So yeah, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Basically, you play as Donkey Kong, and these people, essentially, they just take over the island, bringing eternal winter and stuff like that. It's really fun. I really like the platforming, and the controls are really nice. I personally like the gift shop where you get to buy these figurines that are characters from the game and enemies from the game. So yeah, that's also very nice. The Switch game actually added a new mode called Funky Mode, which is basically just easy mode. You're immune to spikes, and if you play as Funky Kong, you can hover with his surfboard. However, the power-ups in Funky Mode just straight up don't exist. At least for Funky Kong. I don't know about Donkey Kong. And that's sad. I really like the Cranky Kong power-up. The power-ups just give you more lives, and also gives you a special ability. Like Cranky Kong, you can bounce on spikes and a bunch of stuff. Diddy Kong, you can fly for a short amount of time. Dixie Kong, you can basically do what Diddy Kong does, but better. But I really personally like Cranky Kong. The spike levels are really easy with Cranky Kong. Yeah. In two-player mode, one player gets to play as either Funky Kong or Donkey Kong. However, the second player gets to choose either Cranky, Dixie, or Diddy to play as. And I think that's pretty fun. I have fond memories playing this with a family friend. And yeah, it's a really fun game, and I would highly recommend it. On to the next one. Next up on the list, we have Skyward Sword. And I really like Skyward Sword due to the fact that I really like the side quests in this game. Now, technically, all the side quests in Skyloft are actually a part of this one overlapping side quest where you need to make this monster dude human again by helping everyone out and getting these gratitude crystals and giving it to him. And I also really like how you can upgrade your weapons. Well, not all your weapons, you can only upgrade your shield and the weapons that you can take from dungeons and stuff like that. And I really like how there's these goddess cube thingies, and when you strike them, a chest appears, and sometimes you get to go to all these different islands and find the chests. And I really like how there's this there's a bunch of things that you can do outside of Skyloft, not just in the dungeon land places, but on the islands that surround Skyloft. But the dungeons are also really nice. I feel like this is one of the more easier Zelda games that I've played, but it's not really easy, you know what I'm saying? But it is one of the more easier Zelda games. This game actually originally came out on Wii, and it was ported to Switch. This is actually the HD version of the game. And I haven't personally tried the motion controls of the game yet, but the controls of the game are pretty intuitive for Nintendo having to take the Wii controls and port them to Switch for handheld players like myself. Of course I do have Joy-Cons that I can use, but I just personally never tried out with Joy-Cons. So yeah, Skyward Sword, amazing game. Would 100% recommend. On to the next and final game. The last game on this list is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Now, I really like this game due to the fact that it's a pretty good bang for your buck. You get Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario 64. Of course, now Super Mario 64 is free with the Nintendo Switch Online. If you bought the Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, and Animal Crossing expansion pass thing. But yeah, I still think it's a pretty good deal. However, it is pretty sad that it was a limited time release, unfortunately. This game is probably was probably my most anticipated game of 2020. I just really wanted all 3 of those games, and I was really happy that I got it. I actually got it with these stickers because I pre-ordered it from, I believe it was GameStop. Yeah, those stickers are actually on my Joy-Cons, as you can see right here. I personally really like the game, just mostly because of the amazing games that are included with it. My personal favorite was definitely Super Mario Galaxy. My second favorite was probably 64. However, Sunshine is pretty good. I just wasn't too big of a fan of like how like the levels were made. I still think it's a good game. It's just like my least favorite out of the 3. But it's not like a bad game or anything. So yeah, this concludes my top 5 Nintendo Switch games. Happy 5th anniversary to the Nintendo Switch, and toodles. Dan, 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 Dan. Oh my God, it's Dan. He is Dan. He is Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Oh, it's Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan.